Arsenal preparing €35 million package for Moroccan star to play alongside Martin Odegaard. Arsenal are planning to raid Real Madrid to bring Brahim Diaz to the Emirates Stadium in the summer transfer window, according to a report, which has also claimed Los Blancos' stance on selling him. Despite losing the Carabao Cup final to Manchester City last weekend, Arsenal remain in the hunt for the Premier League title, the Champions League and the FA Cup. Even if Arsenal win all three of those competitions, the Gunners are unlikely to sit still in the summer transfer window and will make major signings. According to Sports Boom, Arsenal are planning to make a bid for Real Madrid winger Brahim Diaz in the summer of 2026. The report has claimed that Arsenal are preparing a package including €35 million, £30.3 million, $40.4 million, plus bonuses to test Madrid's resolve. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta is said to be an admirer of the Morocco international attacker and intends to utilise him as a creative duo alongside Martin Odegaard to unlock low-block defences. Diaz is a very versatile player who can operate as an attacking midfielder, right wing, left wing, second striker and centre-forward. The 26-year-old Morocco international has scored 1 goal and given 6 assists in 31 appearances for Madrid so far this season. So, it does not come as a surprise to learn that Spurs remain keen on the 26-year-old Morocco international. Diaz has never been a regular in the starting lineup under any manager at Madrid and has been used as and when needed. The winger is out of contract at Madrid in the summer of 2027, so there is a chance that Los Blancos could be persuaded to sell him this summer. According to Sports Boom, while Madrid are not actively looking to sell Diaz, if the winger expresses a desire to leave, then they will consider letting him go. However, the Spanish powerhouse will demand between €40 million and €45 million up to £39 million, $52 million for the winger. That is quite ambitious, given that Diaz could walk out of Estadio Bernabeu as a free agent in 2027. Regarding Arteta's plan to play Diaz alongside Odegaard, it also needs to be asked how that would be feasible. Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi are guaranteed starters in central, defensive midfield, and it is hard to see Arteta play Diaz and Odegaard together in attacking midfield. Diaz could slot in at left winger given his versatility, but he is better off on the right, but that position is blocked by Bukayo Saka. Meanwhile, Arsenal are said to have taken a shine to a Nottingham Forest midfielder, but sources have told Team Talk that Manchester City believe that they are in pole position for him. Arsenal are reportedly planning to swoop for a Paris Saint-Germain winger, but the French giants want to hand him a new contract. And finally, Arsenal have been offered the chance to sign a Real Madrid midfielder in the summer of 2026. After suffering defeat at the hands of Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final, Arsenal have set their sights on reinforcing their attack with a Real Madrid star this summer. Defeat against Man City will likely be forgotten if Arsenal go on to win the Premier League, as expected, and advance in both the Champions League and FA Cup. But there's no denying that it's raised some questions for Andrea Berta to answer this summer. The Gunners once again struggled in open play and, on this occasion, could not produce an answer to their problems through set pieces. After being caught in Pep Guardiola's tactical vice, it's clear that there are still improvements for Arsenal to make as they want to enter an era of dominance. On that front, the rumours are already beginning to emerge too. Names such as Yan Diomande, for example, have threatened to steal the headlines as of late. The RB Leipzig winger is a man in demand following an excellent season in the Bundesliga, and with Bukayo Saka failing to find his best form at the same time, Arsenal could swoop in to welcome an upgrade. Saka's struggles haven't gone unnoticed in the Premier League, with Jamie Carragher delivering his verdict on the overlap, saying, "I thought 2 years ago, Saka and Odegaard were looking like what I was thinking. Oh God, These are the real deal. These are like, this is going to be like Salah and De Bruyne type. They're nearly there, and they just never. The wingers' problems are only set to increase if the Gunners welcome another winger. According to Sportsboom, Arsenal have burst into pole position to sign Brahim Diaz from Real Madrid this summer. Free from the nightmare of his AFC Owen final display, Diaz can finally appreciate the golden boot that he picked up at the tournament. His Panenka penalty has now been written out of history, replaced by a controversial Morocco victory. Whether they'll ever get their hands on the trophy is another question entirely, however. Diaz won't mind though. He'll be a relieved man, and now has the chance to focus on his club future, with Arsenal calling. The North London Giants are reportedly preparing an offer worth €35 million, £30 million plus bonuses, to test Real Madrid's resolve. If the former Manchester City man brings his AFC Owen form to the Emirates, then that would look like the bargain of the summer. Even though he's struggled for starts in Spain, Diaz could be primed to replace Saka after scoring 5 goals in 7 games for his country earlier this year.